is this Jordan?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Matt from Synthesis. How's it going?
Hey, man, how are you doing?
Dude.
I thought that was like an out-of-state number, but I looked at the phone and I was like, I was shaving cream all over my face, and I was like, shit, I can't answer right now.
No, dude, it's totally cool, and I want to talk to you about a little bit of everything. First, though, the international superheroes of hardcore. Like, I want to know who Captain Straight Edge is, who's Sergeant Soy, who's Chugga Chugga, who's the amazing Breakdown and Mr. Mosh. Who are all these people, like, in the band? Like, who plays these characters?
Well, first, since like we wanted to keep our we wanted to keep it like a secret identity.
Okay. Totally.
But now that everybody kind of knows. Basically, Chad is Captain Straight Edge, obviously, and I'm Chugga Chugga.
What? How did you? Let's go on.
Steve's Mr. Mosh, and Ian's Sergeant Soy, and Cyrus is the amazing Breakdown.
So, I mean, were you guys just, through the last 10 years, you guys been playing this newfound glory and stuff? I mean, has this always, because I checked your MySpace earlier, and it's been around since '05. I mean, has this been something in the works you guys been wanting to do, or is this, now you can finally do it, or?
Well, now we can finally do it just because we're kind of like doing whatever the hell we want right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're in between, like, records and record labels, and so, like, we're able to do whatever the hell we please. Which we always do whatever the hell we want anyway, but this is like, it's more of like if a record label, say if Joe Schmo record label comes up to us and says, hey, I want to release a 7-inch, we'll be like, sure. Instead of like, oh, well, we got to ask our label and blah, blah, blah kind of thing.
Yeah, and why? And that's like the way it's kind of going with the whole music industry, so I'm so glad that you guys are taking the approach and doing some other stuff as well.
Yeah.
So is it true you guys are all swapping instruments here? I mean, you guys are all playing different stuff. Like, what are you playing in the International Superheroes Hardcore?
Basically, everybody's the same except for me and Chad. I'm playing guitar and Chad's shouting.
Oh, man. Because I've talked to, because Chad, I guess he's always been into, like the punks, kind of like the screaming type stuff. Like, because I talked to this guy Ryan from Chain of Strength, and he knows Chad, and he was totally stoked on, yeah, I don't know.
We're fans of Chain of Strength. We've been growing up in like we grew up in the hardcore scene and the punk scene, and Newfound Glory, like that's where we kind of got our start, like by touring with bands like Snapcase and Grade and hardcore bands and playing shows with whoever. So I think it's like it's pretty like at first like the whole thing was like it was just like it started as a joke, and it still was a joke, like just like kind of just a fun like jokey kind of hardcore band, but we never thought that like it would be released on like coming out on a label and like that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, it's just fun. I mean, the whole point, it seems like music these days, it's so about, like, you go to a band's MySpace, you see what they're wearing and stuff. I mean, music is losing that, the fun factor and what it's all about, and I'm glad that you guys are still keeping it fun and real, and you guys are, basically having fun with it.
Yeah.
That's totally cool. Like,
the songs were recorded, like, when we were demoing for Coming Home, so, like, we were living in that house in Malibu, and like we were just kind of like it would be like 2 in the morning and just like be screwing around on the instruments. We would just like write hardcore songs, and Chad would like take his shirt off and start running around the living room.
That is so sweet.